Dick Berggren?
Jeff Gordon is definitely having a smoking problem. His crew chief, Robbie Loomis, said they're going to leave him on the racetrack. They are not sure where the smoke is coming from. They are concerned that it might possibly be a leaking valve cover. That's a lengthy delay to try and fix that, or possibly a minor tire rub. They don't know what it is, but they are concerned here in Jeff Gordon's pit.
Doesn't be feeling pretty good right now, at least.
Joe Nemechek off the pace. Caution has come out. There's Nemechek's Andy Petrie Chevrolet slow in the back straightaway.
And this has to be a break for Mark Martin, because Mark had to be coming in before too long because he was off sequence. Now he'll get back on sequence with everyone else as we see Nemechek continue to come around the racetrack.
And Ned, he is the reason for the caution flag. Fluid from his car, noticed by the observers in those 76 balls around the racetrack at each corner. And NASCAR, in the interest of safety, brings out the second caution of the day. I remember restarted back in the 20s, but he's come to 12th, and caution is out.
I understand that John Andretti might have scraped the wall coming off of turn 2. He's still up here in this pack, but he does have, it looks like, a little damage on the right side of his Pontiac.
And this will certainly change the complexion of this race, because now, if everyone makes pit stops, they can go the distance.
And I think it's going to be very critical as to who gets out front.
You're exactly right, Ned.
And we'll see which pit crews best earn their money right about now.
Talk about pressure. Drivers have pressure. When they come on pit road, you want to talk about pressure. These guys, they perform, and they perform well. But if you make a mistake, you have to live with it.
Look at the damage to the side of John Andretti's car, the left side, where you see those big black, the drivers call them donuts. Somebody got in the side of Andretti.
And times down out of turn number 2. Wallace continues to pace his way. On the restart, he was to 10th as a starter. He's up to 7th, and caution is coming out on the track for Derek Cope. We're down to decision time in this $9 million shootout, and there is the Bud Moore, number 15, pulling in. Let's go back to Mike Joy.
Can I believe he brushed the wall up in turn number 3? They were 3 abreast there. A little bit of smoke there from Cope's car as he pulls to the safety access road in the road course.
Mike, the right side of that car was completely flat. He definitely got in the wall. You were correct.
And that will bring out caution once again at lap 169.
Very hard. He's leading the Daytona 500. He's the man to beat right now.
Let's talk numbers. The first time a car number 10 ever won at Daytona in a Winston Cup race, 1985. Greg Sachs won the July 400 miler.
Oh, trouble!
Off turn 4, Michael Waltrip goes spinning in front of the pack, and here they come.
4 cars spinning. John Andretti, Kenny Wallace, 9 cars. Stacey Compton goes down pit road. Elliott Sadler gets caught up in it. Now they'll race back to the flag. And, you know, I think they'll get this cleaned up before the race is over. They'll get it restarted, but you want to be in front when you restart because you won't have many laps to go. So they're going to race right back to the flag.
That's right, Ned. The leaders have not taken the caution flag. The accident happened behind them. Here comes Benson up in turn number 3. Jarrett a car length behind him. Wallace trying to gain some ground. That's Burton in 3rd. And then Bill Elliott. Wallace trying to gain on them. And here they come to the flag for the caution flag with 8 laps to go. Benson holds them at bay. And we'll have to see if we can clear the debris and get this race restarted.
And Elliott Sadler is sitting right in the grass at the start-finish line down here with the nose caved in on that car.
Down low.
And he gets the run, makes it 3 abreast coming off of the turn.
Coming out of the corner there, Earnhardt on the outside.
Oh, Earnhardt and Spencer got together.
Spencer, yes.
Shot Michael Waltrip spinning around right in front of the whole pack.
Second day in a row.
There comes the 21 car of Elliott Sadler right into Waltrip.
Kenny Wallace was down in the infield grass, and there was a car there he couldn't avoid. The Fords are looking for revenge. Bill Elliott nearly had a 3rd win in 1997, and 6 laps to go. The 3 Rick Hendrick Chevrolets ganged up on him and passed him for the win. Will the Fords get their revenge on General Motors in these 4 laps?
Tighten your seatbelt. I always did that. It's a bare knuckle now. Throw the gloves away.
Here's Jarrett trying to go high. Benson went high. Here Jarrett trying to go low. Benson comes back down to the inside, but Jarrett gets on the inside of it.
Oh, he's going to drop back. Here comes Jeff Burton also by on the inside. Benson tries to hold him off. But Bill Elliott is coming with the 3 on the inside.
You got the Ford lane, you got the Pontiac lane.
Oh, too bad for Johnny Benson. No defense there.
Here comes Rusty Wallace to take the spot away. Mark Martin's ganging up on him. And Bobby Labonte also moving in here.
Labonte also coming low as Benson gets clotheslined, hung out to dry outside the draft. He finally finds a spot there at 7.
No, he's still caught out there right by himself, and he's dropping back like rain through a drain.
Well, 3 wide going into the first turn, but cars back in there trying to pick up positions.
And just 3 laps to go. The strongest Ford here all week has been Dale Jarrett, the defending Winston Cup champ. He got in a practice crash yesterday afternoon, sustained damage. Is that still the best Ford here? We are 7 miles from finding out.
Well, he's got some awful good cars behind him. He's going to have to use everything he knows about being a 2-time winner to pull this off, because Jeff Burton has already proved that he can pass Bill Elliott, one of the fastest cars.
Trouble, car in the wall. Turn 4, 1 car comes sliding down the track. In the wall, it's Spencer, Jimmy Spencer. Caution is out. Did the leaders get the caution?
Yes, they did. They did get the caution when they came back. And chances are this will be the race, because it was been scheduled to get the white flag the next time by.
Jimmy Spencer's car stops 5 feet shy of that finish line, where all last evening fans were autographing their signatures on the yellow painted line at start-finish. Spencer's race is done.
I don't think the leaders are quite sure whether they got the caution or not. But I saw the caution come down in front of them, but Dale Jarrett's taking no chances.
And Ned, in the glare, Spencer's car is going to be hard to see against the wall. All the spotters on the radios to their drivers, stay low. And here they come. Jarrett gets the white and the yellow flag, and Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500 for the 3rd time. And up there, Melissa Brown from Pennsylvania is also a $1 million winner, thanks to the Winston No Bull 5 bonus program.
Oh, Ned, that ride home's going to be sweet, isn't it?
Yes, it will. Going to win over $2 million here today, the largest purse ever for a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
And Dale Jarrett's crew, new this year, the tire changers and jackmen and tire carriers. They helped propel that car to victory.
Hopefully Jimmy Spencer's just fine.
So Jarrett, who has quite a history of winning on CBS.
Yes, he does. He likes to run in these CBS races. He won at Michigan last year. He won here in the Pepsi 400 at Daytona in July. So, yeah, it's been good to him.
Jeff Burton is second on this final lap. Remember, he must come around and take the checkered flag to be the Daytona 500 winner. Let's check with Ralph.
Well, Todd Parrott, congratulations. I see the tears of joy coming down your face. I know what Daytona.
I'll tell you how it feels when he crosses that start-finish line. It's an awesome feeling. The guys have done a great job. Again, you know, I mean, they fought so hard. Robert Yates, engine department, you know, I can't believe it yet.
Whether it's at 190 miles an hour or 70.
I love Daytona. Wow!
And Dale Jarrett loves Daytona. He's a champion of this race for the 3rd time. Jimmy Spencer is out of his car. He's going to be assisted down the banking to get to the ambulance. That's 18-degree banking there. And Spencer, gathering himself, going to get a little help after the field comes by to get down and get the ride to the care center.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you. Some are happy, and I'm sure Spencer right now got so close, but you just have to wonder if he didn't maybe cut that tire as they made contact coming out of the corner up there just a few laps before that. Could have happened.
Spencer, former champion in NASCAR's modified division, and one real tough customer. He'll be a rocket game next week.
You know, I'm just thinking what has to be going through Dale Jarrett's mind right now. 3 times the biggest race that we run.
Look at Earnhardt. Comes up to give him a donut on the side of that car.
That's tradition there.
Yep.
He hits everybody that beats him.
I'm glad Dale pulled his arm back in when Earnhardt came up there.
Ned, 2 weeks ago, you and Dale and your other son Glenn played at Augusta, home of the Masters. And in high school, you wanted your younger son, Dale, to be a golfer, not a racer.
And I'll tell you, that was a real treat to play at Augusta National, where CBS will be televising the Masters a little bit later on this year. But that was something very, very special. I'm glad he didn't listen to me and become a golfer. Even as great as those guys are, I like this better right now.
Let's show you what happened to put the 500 under caution for the final time. This is from Mike Skinner. Look on the right side of your screen.
Oh,
Wham!
you can see the right front just blew out and straight up into the wall.
A hard hit for Jimmy Spencer. There's that tire shredded as it grinds itself away along the outside wall.
And you're wondering why he isn't slowing down. The brakes have been long gone.